3, 2, 1, blast off, and here we are. We got the daily S&P 500. What we had talked about specifically was when we told everyone we were overbought, we were going to have that correction. This is where we came down to, and we tested half of that bar. We also had what we call the three crows. One crow at the bottom, the second crow, the third crow, half bar. It started with the gap below here. This bar right here, let's look up under the hood of the market maker platform. There, 1398 on the S&P. Right now, let's take a look at the S&P. It's 1330.80 by 1314. With the gap down, if we close below half of this daily bar today, well, these lows over here could easily come back into play. However, it's the first year. What do I mean? It's a new year. It's a 2011 year, and it's the first major runaway gap down to the retracement. Now, one of the things that this platform does for the new MMTs is that I went so many deltas down in the brain, and then I came so many deltas up in the brain, and what it does, clearly, it will give us the immune system. So think if your immune system is really weak, you end up getting a cold, or maybe something else for that matter, or you're tired, and things like that. This never built the kind of momentum. It started with the gap down, and basically that momentum from that correction to that retracement to where we are is how this whole shebang is going to set up. Right now, the immune system on the S&P 500 is very weak, and basically the big money came in. This was last week, and we have a new period. Today is Tuesday. Today's date, March Madness, and March 1, 2011 is starting off where everybody feels there must be what we call a spring rally. But what about some spring selling within the original top? That delta moved to a reversal gap down again, even though it's not on heavy daily volume yet. It is considered very weak. And when you look at the S&P 500 on the daily or the 3-minute chart today, you can clearly see it started, it bounced, it started, it bounced, and we have made lower lows all the way back down here. This is how long and deep the left-hand side 3-minute reversal charts are. Now, having said all of that, let's let you look at it from a 60-minute view. MMT. And the 60-minute view was that we came right back up here, and I said we could come to the top. But today, that was the big, big kiss goodbye. And that price action volatility works two ways. You started with the gap down, and it never looked back. You started with that buy action bar right back up to the top of that teeny line where it all started, and now you have rolled over, Beethoven. What we will monitor on the 60-minute is where we end up at as far as this particular pullback. Do we hold half of that bar and set up and short cover? We do have the unemployment number coming out Friday. Tomorrow we got the ADP number coming out. Stocks are getting a haircut from their original downtrend on the S&P 500. That means the leadership in the S&P 500, as I said, you got them short, then you got them long, and there's that reversal part of this overall what? S&P 500 immune system. The immune system. Is it weak or is it strong? Well, guess what, MMTs? Just like we told you, when we started the move off the bottom here, we hit a top right to the penny in our platform. And this is factual evidence with the reversal in play all day. So if we come, the more that we come down, the weaker the original reversal was over here. And it's showing it in its immune system that the broader based equities in the S&P 500, referred to as leadership, roll up and they roll over Beethoven and they follow the S&P down. You've been given a gift on that S&P 500 and that 60-minute S&P 500 and the immune system of the S&P 500 index. Let us not be in denial. Our system is much better than any of your little day trading toy platforms. Go use them and make decisions. I'm sorry, this is 100% accurate with factual data. With factual data as far as the weakness, as far as the strength, then it will mathematically computate the immune system of the overall index. Is it strong? Is it weak? Or is it still horribly what? Weak. I said the word horribly weak. These are 60-minute bars straight down to this half action bar right there. And if we break below it, such as we are, S&P is below 13, this half bar right here just so happens to be 1311.49. And notice that the S&P 500 is at 1312.38 right across here. Ha ha ha. That's how accurate that half bar is. That's how accurate this market maker platform is. It's a decipher between market makers on the floor and then the public in the middle, and then the SMF walks away with the coin based on directional price action movement. Thank you.